Green flag, all clear, set to go. Race number 13 of the championship. Waters and Feeney, Frosty and Shane. This is the perfect winter cure. Darwin in June with supercars roaring off the line into turn one. A great start by Feeney. Waters moves him up high to try and keep him up there and have him stay there. Van Gisbergen dives to the inside. Frosty's well positioned here in the DeWalt car. He might grab second out of this, Mark Winterbottom, as they pop out on the other side, and they will be shoulder to shoulder.
He's got him. Frosty's done a great job. In fact, he moved it over and stopped Van Gisbergen getting down the inside, and then he had a little bit of a bump there with Feeney, and he's been able to capitalise. Great job, Mark Winterbottom.
He set that up nicely at turn two, drove it around the inside, didn't plummet in there too hard and too deep on a cold tyre, which is a relative term at this racetrack, but they're still slippery on the opening lap. Heimgartner battling three wide down there on the exit of turn six. Waters is our leader by 1/3 of a second with a fast starting Mark Winterbottom. Then it's Brock Feeney from his teammate Shane Van Gisbergen, who dived to the inside at turn one. Looking up the inside is Payne on Goddard. Diminishing returns with that gap, disappearing through the left-hander at turn 10.
I think Payne was the one that was having contact with Heimgartner on the way out of the hairpin also, so a pretty lively opening lap there for Matt Payne. But what a great start. In fact, Feeney got the best job, but Cam Waters was able to drag down the inside, and when Van Gisbergen tried to cross over to the inside, Mark Winterbottom stopped that. He actually had a really cool blocking, or big lock-up. Is that David Reynolds? Yeah, massive lock-up there. Whoa, spin!
And that's James Courtney pointing in the wrong direction. Off turn 14. And we've got Waters in trouble here. So there's a fire with this car. My goodness, what a disaster.
He's going to have to stop this car.
He needs to get it to a fire marshal quickly. I heard on the radio...
Flags.
But that's a catastrophic fire for Waters, and so pleased to see him out of that car. So there's the man who's got a sad and sorry tale to tell.
This is also the chaos that's going on in the pit lane that we spoke of. So that was a bump of a wheel. I don't know where that wheel come from.
So what's the origin of that source? They're all backing up here. So they propped. That was a mess. While you were looking sideways briefly then, Mark, it got crazy in about third, fourth and fifth. They were checking up, and it left Frosty to blaze on down the road. So there was a bit of craziness back here. I couldn't figure out who was the and who was the E, but there was stuff going on back there in the minors as they were checking up coming down to the control line. Mark Winterbottom's got the lead of this race at the moment. He's got half a second, and running wide in the background there was Jack Smith. And got away with it.
Just got completely fed off.
That's him on the radio in the background, got shoved off.
So we know that you're not supposed to be changing the speed of the cars. You're supposed to be maintaining speed. They're all bumping into each other. This has gone absolutely mad. This has gone crazy in the midfield there. There's a car that's got a wheel rubbing on a guard just in front, and that's Scott Pye, because that's basically due to contact.
Post-race investigation, Team 18 pit stop infringement as well to be looked at now. But which car is the question?
Well, let's hope it was Pye.
Safety car boards and flags, safety car boards and flags. All personnel, we have a bush, grass fire, turn 4, driver's left.
Post-race investigation for Team 18, I believe, is for the wheel that got away from Scott Pye's car. So my first thought was, I hope that it's not Mark Winterbottom, because he's our leader of the race in a Team 18 car. But unfortunately, in the wars today, Scott Pye is sitting 13th at the moment. He's got that rear guard damage. The lights are now out on the safety car. Frosty's got control of the field. Do they come on to the main straight cleaner this time? They can have a crack out of the last corner, but they can't pass before they get to the control line. And they're spread all over the road on the run down here. And it's Will Brown covering. The problem is, by being on the inside, the racetrack is so dirty down there. So we've got Brodie Kostecki, Shane Van Gisbergen, Will Brown all together, running down the inside of the road, trying to make a gain. Here we go, we've got one to go, Mark. What a day for this man. It'll be an emotional moment for Charlie Schwerkolt if Mark Winterbottom can stitch this together. He's through one of the danger areas now. He's negotiated the tricky approach, mid-corner and exit of turn 1. And he didn't put a foot wrong, but he's only got 1/3 of a second over Brock Feeney. 2, 3 and 4, those turns negotiated. Now he gets it into turn 5 and it just bobbles a little bit on the way in there. He still holds the margin. This is another area of vulnerability up into the hairpin, and Brock has a big lunge and he gets right onto the rear bumper, and they're separated by a cigarette paper coming out of there. Mark Winterbottom is going to throw everything at this to try and convert to a very special win. Over the top of the hill now, turn 9, 10, 4 turns to go. Down the other side through the S's. He's got Feeney breathing all over the back of the rear bumper. Winterbottom must get a good clean exit, and he's done that. All he's got to do now is change gear, and this is a gigantic story. One of the senior players in Supercars has converted to a very special win. Mark Winterbottom, take a bow.
What an unbelievable result. His 39th career win. His last win was 2016 in New Zealand at Pukekohe. And for that team and for this man, what a remarkable result. Well done.
Confirming the results for you, Winterbottom, Feeney, Davison is our podium today. So another special performance by Brock and a particularly strong performance by Will Davison to convert his first podium of 2023 as well. And then just outside was Fullwood and Van Gisbergen. But the Pertec victory lane belongs to this man, 42 years of age. 606 races down now in supercar competition, a supercar champion, a Bathurst winner. He's broken the drought, and that's his engineer, Manuel Sanchez, and he will be absolutely wrapped with this one. That's a big result.